It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute.
Toronto Blue Jays.
Just about ready to go. Pitching in our game today, Roy Halladay. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards.
Leading
Tells you about the
Orioles,
longevity of his
second
career, his
baseman,
ability to
Brian
work
Roberts.
deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
Okay, all set to go. And into the box for Baltimore, Brian Roberts. Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the air, right side of the infield. Guerrero brings it in, and there's one down. So here's Baltimore's lineup to start 2025. Chris, this is a team looking to take the next step.
Yeah, Boog, they've had tremendous seasons in 2023 and 2024, winning 192 combined games, but they still haven't won a postseason game since 2012. With that said, I think this could be the year that changes.
Now at the plate, Brooks Robinson. One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Santander. And there are two down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Eddie Murray. The wind of the pitch. Upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one misses. 3-1 now. Cal Ripken Jr. waiting on deck for the Orioles. 2 outs. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right
Batting
there anyhow.
fourth, shortstop, Cal Ripken
And here
Jr.
is Cal Ripken Jr. Next pitch is downstairs. Gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're dialed into the show. Back now in Toronto. And starting this one, Satchel Paige. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second. First.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
That one outside. And a count 2-1. One out, bases empty. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a
Batting
great
third,
location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Now, Paul Molitor. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Satchel kicks and delivers. Out to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Molitor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next offering upstairs. Sean Green waiting to hit for Toronto. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now here is Sean Green. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Rogers Center, 2nd inning, set to go. Now it's the DH, Gunnar Henderson. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Tosses across to first and quickly 1 away in the 2nd. Singing, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
In plenty of time to first, and the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Santander.
Ball to strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Count full.
Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Batting 7. The shortstop.
Bichette up to the dish.
Bichette.
Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No score here in the second. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mullins flashes the leather on the run and catch. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd scoreless game. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to Guerrero. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan
So the batting
Roberts.
order turns over. Ryan Roberts will hit next. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2. And that one is inside. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Molitor on the move. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Orioles held in check there. Still no score. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Satchel comes to the plate. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Hard hit right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
So the lineup flips over. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutschman down to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Flipped that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
That one missing inside. And that's down and away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Check swing called strike. Counts full, 3-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And no one can get there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He's a fastball savant with the bat, which is really helpful in today's game. Fastballs aren't getting any easier to hit these days.
Baseman,
now the third baseman, Paul Molitor. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Throws to first in time, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. Back now in Toronto, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brooks Robinson. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one in the dirt. Two balls, two strikes. And that one missing low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's a big power threat. Eddie Murray. The 2-1. Just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Cal Ripken Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Clips the corner, and that is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken Jr. That's a hit. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, 1 out. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Back there. And that ball is gone. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
One down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here on opening day. Got him swinging. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 4th, here's some real power at the plate. Jose Bautista.
Number 19.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
2 strikes.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Hit on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Good sinker low in the zone
Now
right
batting,
there and produced
right
exactly what he was
fielder,
looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Green.
Now it's the right fielder, Sean Green.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
One out, base is empty. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Inside corner for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Page winds and fires. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Outside. Now one miss.
2 strikes.
Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Ripped on a line to center, and he makes the catch, and that will end the inning. The Jays get one back on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's
Baltimore,
duel so far.
catcher,
Here's how the
Adley
starters have
Rutschman.
performed up to this point. Ground ball up the middle. Bichette. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. That hits the dirt. 2-1. Slider misses outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Brian Roberts.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Brian Roberts, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 outs. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and the score stays 3-1. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's Dalton Varsho. Next pitch is outside.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. O'Neill hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Andre.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 2-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
That's a walk.
Nope,
went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Paul Molitor digs in now. Up the middle. And that is the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Top of the 6th inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Brooks Robinson. Not even close there. Ball 2. Ripped on a line. Puts it away for the out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Eddie Murray. And he hits a ground ball right side. Jimenez throw to first. Murray retired.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Cal Ripken Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles. The 1-1. That's a little bit low. That one blasted deep to right. That's going back. Back some more. And gone! His first homer of the year. It's 4-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Roy Halladay out of the game, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching
Chad Green ready to go.
Just trying to keep this one
Number
close here,
57.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. That's out number 3. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Jose Bautista.
Number 19.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next for Toronto, Sean Green. The Jays trailing by 3 here on opening day. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And here is
Leading
Colton
off for
Cowser.
Baltimore, right fielder Colton Cowser.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Eric Swanson up and loosening in the pen. Nance also getting ready. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one is upstairs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. To the right side, Guerrero takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. That's inside.
Ball 2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the top half of inning number 7. That one misses, and now 3-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Santander settles under it. 2 away.
Up next
2
for
down,
the
base
Orioles,
is empty.
catcher,
Here's Adley Rutschman. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. The shortstop takes the ball. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Darren O'Day is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Perez, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Ripken hauls it in for the out.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed
Now
it right
batting,
there, and I'm telling you,
catcher,
he is going to be
Alejandro
frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Popped up. Ripken under this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
Varsho.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch just misses. 2-2. Inside, just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Comes a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be next if they can extend the inning.
Exactly the kind of bat you need in a clutch situation like this. Got to do whatever it takes to give him a chance.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Ripped to short. Gal gets it over to first. That's the inning. One left for Toronto, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Blue
back,
Jays.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Eric
50.
Swanson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the center
Leading off
fielder,
for Baltimore,
Cedric Mullins.
Center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
That's a ball.
And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
That's to third. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. One down, base is empty. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Brooks Robinson. That missed by a lot. 2-1. That misses off the outside edge. Eddie Murray next to bat for Baltimore. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a base hit.
Now batting,
Pretty much
the
a
first
model
baseman,
swing on that
Eddie
one as he
Murray.
ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now Eddie Murray got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well struck left field. That one back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Here comes Robinson. He's safe. It's 5-1.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
Shortstop.
Nice job
Now
going the
Griffin
opposite
Jr.
way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yennier
Now
Cano.
pitching for Baltimore.
And he's got a nice lead to work with,
Number
so he should
78.
come in throwing strikes,
Yennier
attacking
Cano.
these hitters.
Vladimir Guerrero
Leading
Jr.
off for
now.
Toronto,
The Blue
first
Jays
baseman,
in striking
Vladimir
distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good
Jr.
at-bat out of him right here.
Grounds one to short. Ripken zips it to
He's
first.
out.
And Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul
Here's the third baseman, Paul
Molitor.
Molitor. The Jays down by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Baker getting cranked up as well.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now here is Jose Bautista. The 1-1 is fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days.
Now
So many
batting,
guys
right
throwing in the
fielder,
upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one.
Green.
Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And it's through for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yennier Cano gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they turn to their closer, Felix Bautista. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 74, Felix Bautista.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bautista, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Just off the inside corner, and the count's even at 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Hit in the air, left field. And makes the grab. And that is the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tommy Nance.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 45, Tommy Nance.
And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson.
The designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Chris Bassett, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Bastardo warming up as well. And a breaking ball misses outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Colton Cowser.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. And that's outside. Nance sets, fires. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And that one almost hit him. Cowser, the base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Two outs. And that one fouled off. And that one is inside. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 1 hit, 1 left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Orioles 5 and the Blue Jays 2. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now, Bichette.
Bichette.
And that's outside.
1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Bautista gets the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
1-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's outside it is ball 4, and he's on base.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So, man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Varsho, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bautista is just 1 strike away. And a base hit right there. And now first and second with 2 outs.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one missing inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
These players know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game 2 and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
And your final score, 5-2. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.